The camera sweeps across a quaint town, its idyllic facade masking a palpable unease in the air. Sunlight dapples the colorful storefronts, yet shadows seem to linger longer than they should. Townsfolk stroll with forced smiles, their eyes darting nervously, avoiding a particular point. The air hangs heavy with unspoken dread, a secret known by all, yet voiced by none. The scene opens on Juniper Lane, where ancient oaks twist skyward, their branches laced with overgrown vines. Sunlight filters unevenly through the canopy, casting dappled shadows that dance along the overgrown path. At the lane's end, an old house looms, half hidden, exuding mystery from behind a veil of neglect. Its darkened windows peer out like watchful eyes, hinting at untold stories within its weathered walls. The air hangs heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, a palpable sense of secrets. The house stands silent, a sentinel guarding the past, its imposing presence a stark invitation to the unknown. The house on Juniper Lane stands desolate, its peeling paint a testament to years of neglect. Cracked windows stare blankly, like vacant eyes in a face etched with sorrow. A rusted iron fence guards the property, a barrier against time and trespassers. Each broken detail whispers stories of abandonment and forgotten dreams. Shadows stretch long and eerie, hinting at secrets buried within the decaying walls. The house watches, a silent sentinel on Juniper Lane, awaiting its fate. Under the relentless sun, Dallas, a boy of 14, weaves through Main Street on his bike, his keen eyes absorbing every detail. The air is thick with unspoken anxieties, etched on the faces of the townsfolk he passes. Conversations abruptly cease as people pointedly avoid Juniper Lane. Whispers swirl like ominous dust devils, haunted, cursed. Warnings carried on the hot wind. The whispers all point to one place, a dilapidated Victorian house looming at the street's end. Dallas's gaze fixates on the Victorian, an eerie silhouette against the bright, indifferent sky. Dallas pedals down Juniper Lane under the moonlight. Shadows stretch and dance, cloaking the lane in an eerie silence. A sudden sharp snap echoes through the night as Dallas's bike chain breaks. The bike skids to a halt directly before the ominous gate of the old house. Trapped in shadow, Dallas stares up at the house, its dark windows like eyes in the night. Under the cloak of night, Dallas halts before the gate, his gaze fixed on the silent house on Juniper Lane. Hesitation flickers across his face, warring with an undeniable magnetic pull. The house looms, a dark silhouette against the night sky, its silence heavy with secrets. Each shadow seems to whisper, beckoning him closer to the heart of the mystery. His hand trembles as he reaches for the gate, a threshold between the known and the unknown. The air is thick with anticipation, the quiet promise of a story waiting to be unveiled. Under the cloak of night, Dallas confronts his mounting fear. The looming gate beckons, an ominous silhouette against the dark. He mutters, a desperate attempt to reason with the growing dread gripping his heart, his breath misting in the cold air. Curiosity, an irresistible force, triumphs over his fear. He glances at the house, a silent challenge in his eyes. With a surge of resolve, he hoists his broken bike, its damaged frame mirroring his own vulnerability. Each step is deliberate, echoing in the stillness as he moves closer to the threshold. He steps through the open gate, a silent promise of adventure and danger hanging in the air. On the dark porch, every creak echoes under Dallas's feet, amplifying the night's suspense. He walks to the front door, each step measured, each shadow deepening the mystery. The door stands unlocked, a silent invitation that defies every instinct. A flicker of unease crosses Dallas's face, but he's not scared, he's intrigued. The unlocked door pulls him toward an unknown, possibly dangerous destiny. Dallas reaches for the handle, his silhouette framed against the dark unknown. Dallas enters the house. The air is heavy, thick with dust and old wood, a silent welcome to a forgotten place. Cracked windows allow moonlight to filter through, painting the draped furniture in an ethereal, ghostly glow. Each object is covered in white sheets, transforming familiar shapes into slumbering ghosts. The scene evokes a sense of stillness and secrets, a house holding its breath in the quiet of the night. Dallas pauses, the silence amplifying the weight of the unseen, the unheard stories within these walls. In the dead of night, Dallas stands in the foyer, every nerve screaming with alert, his breath catching in his throat. A faint whisper, like a sigh escaping the lips of a ghost, dances through the stillness, prickling his skin. The air grows heavy, thick with an unspoken expectation, as if the very walls are holding their breath. His heart hammering against his ribs, Dallas steels himself, his eyes darting into the shadows. A tentative question breaks the silence, laced with both fear and defiance. "Hello?" Dallas advances into the dim hallway, each step echoing in the silence. The hallway stretches, lined with framed photographs that watch him pass. A sudden, chilling drop in temperature engulfs Dallas. He pauses, a shiver running down his spine as the cold intensifies. The photographs seem to darken, their eyes following his every move. Dallas's breath mists in the frigid air, a visible sign of the unnatural cold. In the dim hallway, Dallas lifts a photograph, its surface cool beneath his fingertips. Normal faces stare back, families, children, all caught in moments of pure, radiant joy. Yet their eyes hold a haunting quality, following Dallas with an almost mournful gaze. The photographs whisper silent stories of lives lived, loves lost, and memories that linger. Dallas ventures into the house. Each footstep reverberates eerily on the silent wooden floor. A grandfather clock stands sentinel in the hallway corner, its blank face a haunting enigma. The clock ticks audibly, a stark sound piercing the stillness, though no hands mark the time. Dallas's eyes flick towards his reflection in a passing mirror, a fleeting, wary glance. Each time he looks, the reflection shifts, the room behind him subtly altered, twisted. A chilling sense of displacement washes over him, the familiar turning alien with each mirrored glimpse. Dallas stands amidst a sea of journals, the room a chaotic archive of untold stories. Journals overflow from shelves, their spines whispering forgotten histories into the dim light. Scattered across tables, each journal pulses with secrets, their pages filled with unseen words. An unseen force draws me into the heart of the room, to the heart of the secrets. A sense of intrigue deepens as I approach the house's deepest secrets. The journals seem to hold the key to unlocking the house's deepest secrets. In a dimly lit room, Dallas opens a weathered journal, its pages whispering secrets of the past. The room is silent, save for the soft rustle of aged paper as Dallas begins to read. Words leap off the page, revealing a tale of isolation and misunderstanding from someone who once lived here. The journal speaks of a person ostracized, their story echoing through the empty rooms. Dallas absorbs the narrative, the weight of untold stories filling the room's quiet darkness. In a dimly lit room, Dallas sits amidst towering stacks of journals, shadows dancing around him. He immerses himself in the journals, each page whispering tales of artists and inventors. The journals reveal a common thread, stories of those who never quite fit in. The lamplight accentuates the isolation as he delves deeper into their narratives. Over time, the town branded them strange, dangerous, different, forever set apart. Dallas pauses, flashlight beam dancing across dusty furniture, revealing a room suspended in time and heavy with untold stories. The creaks and whispers aren't ghosts, but echoes of forgotten lives, their pain woven into the very walls. I realize this house isn't haunted by spirits, but by ignored truths and the ostracized memories of the past. Each shadow seems to hold a secret, each dust mote a fragment of a life, lived and lost within these walls. The room is silent, heavy with unseen presence. A whisper slices through the quiet, amplified and unsettling. Dallas freezes, every muscle tense, eyes wide with fear. His throat constricts, breath caught in a silent scream. A voice echoes in the darkness. "You see us." Dallas, paralyzed by dread, whispers back. Yes. The walls of the house room seem to breathe, expanding and contracting in a silent, hypnotic rhythm. A comforting warmth envelops the room, embracing me like a soft, protective blanket against the night. The icy grip of fear begins to thaw, replaced by a strange, burgeoning sense of profound understanding. I begin to grasp the house's silent lesson, a truth it has patiently awaited someone brave enough to learn. In the dim light, Dallas stands alone, a solitary figure consumed by a profound realization. A wave of understanding washes over Dallas, changing his entire demeanor. Dallas understands that fear thrives in silence, growing stronger when voices are suppressed. The weight of buried truths casts a shadow over Dallas, a stark reminder of what remains hidden. He realizes that the truth feels scary only when it's buried and left to fester in the dark. Dallas recognizes that mystery is not a barrier to be feared, but an invitation to explore the unknown. In the dim night of the house, Dallas begins to grasp the house's intentions, understanding dawning in his eyes. He senses the house, seeks understanding, not to trap, but to share its untold stories. A profound connection forms as Dallas perceives the house's yearning to be heard. Dallas feels a surge of responsibility, a calling to become the house's voice. He resolves to share the house's stories, becoming its narrator, its bridge to the world. Dawn breaks, painting the sky as Dallas steps onto the porch, the cool morning air a stark contrast to the night's turmoil. At his feet, the broken bike chain is mended, the metal gleaming as if reborn in the nascent light. A subtle, unsettling realization dawns on Dallas as he stares at the repaired chain. The house seems to watch him, a silent sentinel guarding secrets in the tranquil morning. Dallas eyes the bike, a sense of gratitude mixed with unease washing over him. As dawn breaks, Dallas stands silhouetted at the gate, a solitary figure against the awakening world. He pauses, the rising sun casting long shadows that mirror the burden of the secrets he now carries. His expression is unreadable, a mask of contemplation as he considers the weight of his discovery. The house looms behind him, a silent witness to his internal struggle, its secrets pressing down on him. A profound question hangs in the air, a choice that could shatter the fragile peace. Should I tell everyone what I have seen, or should I protect the house's secret? His words echo in the morning stillness, a promise or a curse. Dallas pedals through the familiar town street, a changed man observing the everyday. Sunlight dapples through the trees as he watches people interact, a silent observer. Each face, each gesture, tells a story Dallas now sees with newfound clarity. The mundane becomes extraordinary, the ordinary now imbued with deeper meaning. He rides on, carrying the weight and wisdom of his experience, forever altered. Afternoon light bathes Dallas's room, casting a golden hue on his focused face at his desk. He writes, lost in thought, pen scratching softly against the paper as he crafts his stories. His words explore the subtle shift of misunderstanding turning into fear. Each stroke of the pen reveals quiet truths hidden within the human heart. The room is silent, save for the scratching, a sanctuary for his introspective writing. Dallas is absorbed in his work, capturing human emotions in his narrative. In the town square, townsfolk gather, their expressions a study in skepticism as Dallas prepares to speak. Dallas starts to weave his tales, his voice carrying over the hushed crowd. Subtle shifts ripple through the crowd as Dallas speaks. Foreheads furrow in thought, eyes widen with dawning comprehension. Nervous glances are exchanged as long-held prejudices begin to waver. The heavy atmosphere of unspoken assumptions slowly starts to dissipate. Day breaks on Juniper Lane, casting a gentle light. Whispers shift among the townsfolk, curiosity replacing fear. The house stands silent, its windows reflecting the changing perception. The house is no longer haunted, a new narrative taking root. It's now known as the house that remembered, a place of echoes. Juniper Lane breathes anew, hope replacing dread. Sunlight bathes the quaint house on Juniper Lane in a golden hue, a silent sentinel of untold stories. The house stands peacefully, its windows like eyes reflecting the calm of a new day. Its aged facade hints at secrets held within, now waiting to be unveiled. The air is still, the whispering of the past finally finding its echo in the present. A sense of anticipation hangs in the air, as if the house itself is holding its breath. Dallas sits absorbed at his desk, his fingers dancing across the keyboard in a flurry of focused energy. Stacks of books and papers engulf the room, symbols of his unwavering commitment to his craft. He continues to write, weaving tales of empathy and understanding, a beacon of hope in ink. Becoming a voice for the voiceless, he champions the misunderstood with every word he crafts. His room, a sanctuary of stories, echoes with the silent cries of characters yearning to be heard. Each keystroke is a step towards a more compassionate world, powered by his relentless dedication. The town square buzzes with life, a symphony of laughter and chatter, filling the air under a bright, clear sky. People from every corner of life mingle without reservation, their faces alight with genuine smiles and easy camaraderie. Colorful banners flutter, proclaiming unity and understanding, a vibrant display against the town's architecture. An atmosphere of acceptance and joy permeates the scene, a palpable shift from the shadows of the past. The square pulses with renewed hope, a testament to a community reborn from fear and prejudice. Sunlight bathes Juniper Lane as children play, their innocent laughter filling the air, erasing shadows of the past. Gone are the fearful whispers. Now, curious tales of the house weave through their games, eyes wide with wonder. The house stands silently, a witness to their vibrant play, its secrets slowly turning into legends. Each bounce of a ball, each skipping footstep, echoes a new chapter in the lane's unfolding story. The air is alive with youthful energy, painting Juniper Lane with the bright colors of renewed hope and joy. Sunlight floods the library, casting a golden glow on the towering bookshelves, promising untold stories and adventures. Dallas, a young man with a warm, inviting smile, sits amidst a sea of books, his enthusiasm lighting up the room. He speaks with animated gestures, his words painting vivid pictures in the air. An elderly woman listens intently, her eyes twinkling with youthful curiosity and interest, captivated by Dallas's narrative. Sunlight floods the town square, transforming it into a vibrant hub of community spirit, orchestrated by Dallas. Laughter and music intertwine, creating a symphony of unity that washes over the gathered crowd. Tables overflow with food, a feast for the senses, as the aroma of home-cooked delights fills the air. Children's joyous cries echo through the square as they chase each other, their laughter a melody of pure happiness. Colorful banners flutter in the breeze, adding a festive touch to the scene of communal joy and togetherness. Sunlight floods the classroom as Dallas stands tall, a vibrant presentation lighting up the projector screen behind him. Dust motes dance in the beams, a silent audience to his impassioned speech. He gestures with fervor, his voice ringing with conviction. "Today, I want to talk about something crucial," Dallas declares, commanding attention. "Challenging our assumptions and embracing diversity," he says, his eyes sweeping across his classmates. "It's about understanding and valuing the unique perspectives each of us brings to the table," Dallas concludes. In the bright day, Dallas sits on a park bench, his posture relaxed, yet his gaze keen, ready to connect. A young girl sits beside him, her eyes downcast, radiating a palpable sense of loneliness and isolation. Dallas leans in, his expression earnest, ready to share a story that bridges their worlds. "It's okay to be different," Dallas begins, his voice gentle, his hands moving to paint a picture. "In fact, it's what makes you special," he continues, offering comfort and understanding to the withdrawn girl. "Let me tell you about Juniper Lane," Dallas says, drawing her into a world where belonging is found in uniqueness. Dallas gazes out the window, his silhouette framed against the soft glow of the night. The house on Juniper Lane stands silent, a beacon of dreams realized and futures yet to unfold. A subtle smile plays on Dallas's lips, reflecting a blend of gratitude and quiet determination. His eyes reflect the city lights, hinting at the vast possibilities stretching out before him. A silent promise hangs in the air. My journey has just begun. Under the watchful eye of the moon, the house on Juniper Lane stands as a silent promise. Bathed in gentle moonlight, the home exudes warmth, a stark contrast to the world's harsh realities. Its windows glow softly, each pane a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. The quiet street sleeps, unaware of the sanctuary. It holds a haven of understanding. In this haven, fears are calmed and prejudices dissolved, leaving only acceptance in their wake. The house stands as a symbol, a testament to empathy in a world desperately in need of compassion. Sunlight floods the bustling coffee shop as Dallas and the local journalist meet, the air filled with the aroma of fresh coffee. Dallas, late 22nd, his face etched with weariness, faces the sharp, observant eyes of the journalist. Steam curls from their mugs, a silent prelude to the intense conversation brewing between them. They lean in, their postures mirroring a shared intensity, secrets about to spill into the morning air. The world fades as they delve into the story. The coffee shop buzz becomes a muted backdrop. The town buzzes with life as people gather, their focus captured by the local newspaper, ink smudged on eager fingers. Dallas's stories leap from the page, weaving tales of courage and resilience into the fabric of everyday life. Faces soften, defenses lowered, as the raw emotion of Dallas's words touches the deepest parts of their souls. Tears stream down cheeks, each drop a testament to shared pain and newfound understanding, washing away doubt and fear. A quiet determination ignites within the crowd, a collective resolve to honor Dallas's legacy and forge a brighter future. In the bustling town hall, Dallas stands confidently at the podium, a warm smile lighting their face. The crowd is a sea of faces, a mix of hope and unease swirling in the air. Dallas gestures with open hands, their voice resonating with conviction. Each word is carefully chosen, emphasizing the need for policies rooted in inclusivity. A palpable sense of anticipation fills the room as Dallas speaks of understanding. Under the sun's embrace, Juniper Lane awakens, a scene of diligent labor transforming its neglected corners. Hands plant vibrant flowers, their colors promising a new beginning. Verdant trees stand as hopeful sentinels, framing the street with life. A remarkable transformation unfolds, erasing neglect with each bloom and leaf. Juniper Lane evolves into a welcoming haven, radiating community and renewal. Sunlight washes over the art gallery, illuminating a vibrant collection. Dallas moves through the crowd, a smile lighting his face. He observes paintings and sculptures, a mix of mediums showcasing local talent. He pauses, drawn to a canvas bursting with bold colors. Intricate details capture his attention, a testament to the artist's skill. Dallas shows clear appreciation for the resilience of the artists. Under the sun, Dallas's hands dance in the soil, planting seedlings in the community garden. He works alongside people, their faces lined with hardship and resilience, a tapestry of life. Sharing stories under the sun, Dallas learns of their dreams and struggles. He unveils his own vulnerabilities and triumphs, connecting deeply with the community. Soft lamplight bathes Dallas's cozy room, illuminating a face etched with years of wisdom and stories untold. At a worn desk, Dallas carefully unfolds a letter, the paper whispering secrets as he begins to read. His brow furrows slightly, a shadow of concern dancing across his face as the letter's contents begin to unfold. The quiet room amplifies the crinkle of the paper, each fold and crease echoing the weight of unspoken words. The town square bursts with color and sound as the diversity and inclusivity parade fills the streets with joy. Dallas marches with friends, his face lit by a wide, genuine smile as he joins the vibrant procession. He raises a hand in greeting, the crowd's cheers washing over him in a wave of shared celebration. Pride swells within him, a deep sense of belonging, solidifying his place in the heart of the jubilant town. Sunlight floods the school auditorium, illuminating rows of expectant faces turned toward Dallas at the podium. Dallas beams, clutching the gleaming award, his smile radiant with genuine gratitude and heartfelt emotion. "I am truly honored to receive this award. It means the world to me," Dallas declares, his voice filled with sincerity. "We must strive to see the world through each other's eyes," he urges, advocating empathy and understanding within the community. Under the bright sun, a newly installed plaque shines, standing proudly before the house on Juniper Lane. A small crowd gathers, their faces beaming with pride, celebrating the house's landmark moment. The plaque honors the house's rich history, a symbol of the community's transformation. Sunlight dances on the plaque, illuminating tales of the past and hopes for the future. Dim light casts long shadows across Dallas's room as he sits on the edge of his bed, lost in thought. His face, etched with contemplation, reflects a newfound understanding dawning within him. A profound truth emerges. Understanding shatters curses faster than fear ever could. The weight of past burdens lifts, replaced by the quiet strength of newfound wisdom. The house on Juniper Lane is bathed in soft light, a beacon of warmth against the night. It stands silent, its secrets now known. Soft light spills from the windows, painting the quiet street with a gentle, inviting glow. The air is still, the night is calm. The house no longer whispers, its story finally heard. Peace settles over the scene, the house a silent guardian, its windows like watchful eyes. A sense of resolution hangs in the air. The house a testament to secrets revealed and stories embraced. Sunlight warms the antique-filled room as Dallas sits opposite the elderly woman, the scent of lavender hanging in the air. The elderly woman smiles, her eyes twinkling with memories. Juniper Lane. Ah, that house holds so many memories. Dallas leans forward, eager. "I'm hoping to learn more about the house's history." Well, before us, Hawthorne, always hosting lively parties and filling the air with music, the elderly woman reminisces softly. Dallas walks slowly among the gravestones, his face a canvas of deep respect and solemn remembrance. He pauses, each step a silent pilgrimage to the forgotten souls resting beneath the cold earth. He kneels before a weathered stone, his touch gentle, a vow forming on his lips. His voice, a soft echo in the solemn air. "I promise to keep your stories alive." The cemetery stands in silent witness, the promise hanging in the air like a sacred oath. Sunlight floods the grand museum hall as Dallas walks in, journals in hand. Dallas approaches Dr. Emily Carter, the museum curator, and presents the box. "I'm here to donate these journals." Dr. Carter smiles warmly. "Oh, wonderful. We've been so looking forward to this." "Thank you, Dallas. These stories will be safe here," she assures him, promising to preserve the tales from Juniper Lane. The town bustles with activity as visitors converge on Juniper Lane, eager to explore its storied past. Each carries a unique story, drawn by the allure of history etched within the walls of the old house. They gather, their faces alight with anticipation. The house stands as a silent beacon, promising lessons and revelations to those who seek them. Dallas, bathed in the soft glow of a desk lamp, rereads a letter, his expression shifting from contemplation to a burgeoning smile. "I got the scholarship," Dallas whispers, his voice thick with emotion as he clutches the letter tightly. A determined glint sparks in his eyes. "I'm going to study journalism," he declares, his smile widening with purpose. "I'll continue sharing stories of empathy and understanding," Dallas vows, his voice ringing with conviction and newfound hope. Dallas embraces his family, a bittersweet smile gracing his face as he prepares to leave. With the weight of his duffel bag, he turns to face the looming aircraft. A promise hangs in the air. "I promise to never forget the lessons I learned in my hometown," Dallas vows, his voice thick with emotion. He etches their faces into his memory, a poignant farewell under the roar of a distant jet engine. Dallas steps into his new dorm room, a blank canvas awaiting his personal touch. He carefully unpacks, a sense of anticipation mingling with the unfamiliar surroundings. A picture of the house on Juniper Lane emerges, a tangible link to memories left behind. Dallas hangs the photo on the wall, transforming the sterile space into a haven of nostalgia. In the bustling college classroom, Dallas sits, his eyes reflecting the vibrant energy of newfound aspirations. He absorbs the introductory lecture, his eagerness palpable as he anticipates mastering the art of storytelling. The classroom buzzes with potential, each student ready to capture narratives waiting to be told. Dallas imagines headlines and bylines, his mind already crafting compelling narratives. A hopeful smile plays on his lips as he envisions sharing untold stories with the world. The college campus buzzes under the sun, a kaleidoscope of youthful energy and eager anticipation. Dallas, a young man with an open smile, finds himself amidst a vibrant circle of new friends from every corner of the earth. A symphony of accents fills the air as he listens, captivated by their diverse stories and unique experiences. Each tale unfolds like a window into a different world, offering a new perspective on life and shared understanding. Dallas's world expands, his heart opening to the vastness of human experience, a silent promise of growth and connection. Dallas pores over research, the bustling library, a hive of quiet industry around him. Sunlight floods the room, illuminating dust motes and the intense focus in Dallas's eyes. He uncovers tales of empathy, each page whispering stories of human connection. A spark ignites within him, fueled by the power of understanding and compassion. Inspiration floods his mind, transforming the mundane library into a gateway of possibilities. Sunlight floods the busy college newspaper office, illuminating stacks of newspapers filled with stories. Dallas, a young man with determined eyes, hunches over his keyboard, fingers flying across the keys. His focused expression reveals his passion for diversity and inclusion on campus. Each keystroke fuels his mission to amplify marginalized voices through his powerful articles. Under the bright sun, Dallas stands on a makeshift stage in the bustling college quad, his hopeful expression infectious. Banners promoting empathy flutter gently, a promise of understanding amidst the diverse crowd of students. Curiosity and anticipation ripple through the faces as Dallas steps forward, ready to speak. "Welcome, everyone," Dallas says, his voice filled with hope. "Today, we're here to listen, to understand." In the dim glow of a laptop screen, Dallas squints, his face illuminated by the digital light amid the shadows of a cluttered dorm room. Posters and textbooks are scattered around him, a testament to late nights and looming deadlines. He leans back in his chair, a slow, satisfied smile spreading across his face as he absorbs the email's message. The soft light from the desk lamp casts long shadows, emphasizing the quiet triumph in his solitary moment. Under the sun, Dallas stands tall at the podium, radiating pride as he overlooks the sea of hopeful faces at his college graduation. He adjusts the microphone, a confident glint sparking in his eyes, ready to address the expectant crowd. "I stand before you today, not just as a graduate, but as a testament to the power of voice," Dallas begins, his voice ringing with conviction. "The world needs us to speak up, to challenge the status quo, and to make a difference," he urges, his words echoing across the grounds. Dallas enters the bustling newspaper office, a cacophony of ringing phones and scattered papers greeting his eager eyes. Desks overflow with coffee cups and scattered notes, the scent of ink mingling with the air of ambition. He clutches his worn leather satchel, a nervous energy coursing through him. This is it, his first day as a journalist at a major newspaper. Dallas takes a deep breath, steeling himself for the challenges ahead. He is ready to embark on his career and share stories of empathy with a wider audience. Dallas returns to his hometown, the familiar streets now bustling with life under the warm daylight. A wave of nostalgia washes over him as he observes the well-known buildings, His gaze sweeps over the diverse faces, reflecting a community that has embraced change. A sense of pride swells within him as he recognizes the impact of inclusion initiatives. The town square, once uniform, now vibrates with a spectrum of cultures and voices. Dallas smiles, a silent acknowledgement of the progress made and the journey ahead. Under the long shadows of afternoon, Dallas ambles down Juniper Lane, the air filled with the promise of returning memories. He stops before a house, its familiar facade worn with peeling paint, yet radiating an undeniable warmth. The overgrown garden hints at stories untold, a silent testament to a life deeply rooted in this place. A surge of gratitude washes over Dallas, a silent acknowledgement of the profound lessons learned within those walls. The house stands as a repository of memories, each brick and window whispering tales of laughter, tears, and growth. Vivid and warm, the echoes of the past flood back, enveloping Dallas in a comforting embrace of remembrance. Bathed in the monitor's glow, Dallas sits absorbed at his desk, fingers flying across the keyboard. He weaves a tale of unity, a community rising above prejudice, each word a testament to their strength. The soft light catches the intensity in his eyes, reflecting the profound resilience he writes about. His focus sharpens, each keystroke echoing the heartbeat of a community's unwavering spirit. In the quiet office, Dallas channels their collective voice, crafting a narrative of hope and defiance. Under the bright day, a sea of faces cheers as Dallas stands on stage, an award gleaming in his hand. The polished award catches the sunlight, mirroring the hope in Dallas's eyes as he surveys the crowd. His voice rings out, clear and strong. I dedicate this award to the people who were once misunderstood and ostracized. He finishes, his words resonating deeply within the jubilant crowd. Inside Dallas's cozy home, a warm fire casts dancing shadows, illuminating the tranquil scene with soft, inviting light. Dallas relaxes in a plush armchair, the epitome of contentment, as he delves into the pages of empathy and understanding. The firelight flickers across his face, highlighting a peaceful expression that speaks of inner harmony and fulfillment. A subtle smile plays on his lips, hinting at the profound gratitude he feels for the chances he's been given. His eyes are soft as he reflects on the meaningful impact he has made, each memory a warm ember in his heart. The gentle crackle of the fire underscores the quiet satisfaction of a life dedicated to making a difference. Under the bright day, Dallas speaks, his words weaving through the town square. His stories of empathy ripple outwards, touching the hearts of those who listen. Faces in the crowd light up, reflecting newfound understanding and acceptance. Inspired, townsfolk begin to question their long-held biases. The atmosphere shifts, charged with a quiet but powerful change. Dallas's voice echoes, a beacon for diversity and unity in the heart of the town. On Juniper Lane, the house stands, a beacon of resilience under the clear day. Sunlight bathes the facade, highlighting every detail of its weathered architecture. It's a silent testament to overcoming fear. Its walls echo with stories of empathy and compassion. The air is still, filled with a sense of peace and understanding. Juniper Lane offers hope where shadows once lingered, bathed in the warm glow. Dallas shuffles into the sterile nursing home room, his every step echoing with memories. He gently approaches the frail woman in the hospital bed, a lifetime of stories etched on his face. Dallas takes her hand, his weathered touch tender and familiar. Their eyes meet, a silent connection. I remember this one time, back when we were kids. Dallas begins, his voice a soft whisper of shared history. Under a vast sky, Dallas stands in the town cemetery, a solitary figure amidst weathered tombstones. A gentle breeze whispers through ancient trees, carrying the scent of damp earth and blooming wildflowers. He pauses before a cluster of graves, their inscriptions faded, now carefully restored. Time stands still as Dallas surveys the tombstones, a silent acknowledgement in his eyes. A subtle smile graces Dallas's lips, a silent promise to keep their memories alive. He stands resolute, knowing their stories live on, etched not just in stone, but in his heart. Sunlight floods Dallas's office, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Dallas, older but youthful, types the final words, a sense of completion washing over him. Bookshelves stand as silent witnesses, filled with memories and untold stories. A framed photo captures a younger Dallas, listening intently, a moment frozen in time. Juniper Lane basks in the fading sunset, a street bathed in the warm hues of twilight's embrace. A house stands bathed in the golden light, its windows gleaming like hopeful eyes watching the day fade. The air hums with the quiet promise of evening, a sense of peace settling over the neighborhood. Shadows lengthen, painting the landscape in strokes of deep contrast as the sun dips below the horizon. The house glows, a beacon of remembrance and hope, its purpose echoing through the tranquil scene.